stay hungry. It was a market flop, but Arnold just seemed very happy to be casted in a movie. So there they were, eating at the table, and Steve was asking questions. Arnold Schwarzenegger was very young then, but he had won several awards from bodybuilding. He was very huge and muscular. He also had this strong accent, being born and raised in Austria. People doubted if he will be famous. Steve asked, "Now that you have achieved Mr. Universe, what's your next plan?" Arnold casually answered, "I am going to be the biggest box office star in Hollywood." Steve was stunned. Arnold said it like it was nothing, like he was just talking about his travel plans for the weekend. "Well, how are you going to do that?" said Steve. "It's just like what I did on bodybuilding. I created a clear vision of who I want to be. And then I lived as if my vision is already true," explained Arnold. All those years of bodybuilding, Arnold envisioned himself standing at the center of the stage and posing as the Mr. Universe. He trained hard and focused on the goal. Eventually, he reached it. Steve wrote Arnold's answer on his notebook and he never forgot about it. A few years later, Steve heard on the news that Terminator 2 was the #1 box office movie all over the world. Everybody knew who Arnold Schwarzenegger was. Steve Chandler taught what he learned from Arnold in his training seminars and speaking events later on. Steve remembered that Arnold said, "Create a vision. You should not wait to receive a vision. You, as the dreamer, should actively create it. Every morning, think about the reason why you need to get up from bed, why you should stay hungry in life. Try to create your vision today. What kind of person do you want to be? What do you want to achieve? Create that clear vision in your mind and live it. Light your lazy dynamite." Henry Ford used to tell his employees that every difficult task could be handled if they are broken down to smaller, easier pieces. If you have a task that you have been dreading to do, remember that you can always start slow. Let's say you need to clean the kitchen or you need to finish backlog projects at work. It's okay if you start doing it in a slow motion. The reason why the task scares you and you cannot get started is because you think you need a great amount of energy to do it. But what if you just start slow? At least you have started moving and at least you are making progress. You don't need to force yourself. While you are doing your task slowly, you will get used to it and you will fall into a natural rhythm. Eventually, you will pick up pace. Remember that the starting slowly is better than not starting at all.